What's going on, guys? Drew, thanks for another video. So today, as you can see from the title, I want to talk about what your physique communicates to the world and 3 reasons why you should care. So let's get into it. Now, I'm sure you've heard the saying, if you look good, if you look good, you feel good, right? So if you're walking around and you're like 20, 30 pounds overweight, most of the time, I'm sure you're going to find that pretty annoying. You're going to want to change your situation and you just don't like how you look overall. I know for me, definitely, in the periods of my life I was really overweight, like around 220, 230. I hated how I looked in the mirror, how I looked in photos, how I looked in anything, group pictures. It was disgusting to me. So instead of complaining, I decided to do something about it. I went to the gym. I was able to lose like 30, 40 pounds. And now I float around between 185 to 195. And I'm much more confident. And this definitely portrays with how I interact with people and just the world in general. So that's number one, just confidence and how you feel. It's going to translate how you carry yourself. Number two, now, if you are overweight, obese, I don't know how many times more, but you're definitely more susceptible to heart disease, kidney failure, like just everything. Your arteries are going to be clogged up with plaque. So yeah, guys, you want to make sure you're healthy and you live longer. I think, I forgot the exact percentage, but the more overweight you are, it's like you shred like 5 years off your life. So people who are just like really clinically obese, they're cutting their life off by like 15 years perhaps. So just your health, your fitness, and if anything goes down, like some fucking Rottweiler starts chasing you out in public and you're 40, 50 pounds overweight and you can't run for shit, then you're pretty much screwed. You're gonna get like your leg chopped off. So it could be basically like life-saving as well. Just being fit and being able, you're capable for whatever happens to any situation you get put in, right? The next one is just respect. So people will treat you with respect more if you look good. I'm sure you ever come across someone who's really, really muscular. Just their presence is intimidating alone. And whatever they say has like a certain heaviness. Their words, what they're doing, just everything. It's like amplified. And it's because their physique, just us, human nature, we tend to respect people who are taller. Almost all of U.S. presidents, I think the average height of the president is like 6 feet tall or like 5'11", but it's tall. All the major CEOs, just larger humans tend to respect people who are big in size. Now, I'm not saying you have to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger to get respect. Of course, there's many well-respected individuals who aren't, as physically intimidating as The Rock. But if you can get size, if you can put on muscle, then there's only benefits to that. And on top of that, if you're a guy, you're gonna get less shit from men. For me, it kind of helps me. I'm tall, so I don't really get stuff from men. But definitely for like 5'8", 5'9", 5'7", then put on muscle, because this is gonna put you people are gonna view you in a whole different light and treat you with more respect. This also goes for women and dating. We all know that the more muscle you have, the more muscle you have, the more attractive you are, objectively speaking, from Western standards of beauty. But don't get it confused that just because you look good, you're going to get a woman. You still have to be confident, go approach, and do the numbers game and talk to people. But yeah, overall, those are the 3 main reasons why you should care about your physique. You carry your body with you everywhere you go. Just like whatever you put in your body, if you're eating junk food all the time, you're just eating fries, Coke, then it's going to show eventually, and people are going to take you less seriously just because you're overweight. You have no discipline, you have no self-control. So yeah, guys, I want to make sure everyone on here is fit, and you're doing your push-ups, hitting the gym, trying to get as much muscle as you can. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe.